Hey guys, I have so much fun making these videos. Just the little things are funny for some reason. Just to be like, hey guys, how's it going? How are you? How's it going? Oh, me? Oh, I'm doing well. I'm just driving my car. I'm just driving my car right now. I'm not really doing much. Just living my life, basically. Um, but yeah, no. um, Yeah, I'm doing a little bit better. I'm in such a much better mood right now. Just suddenly starting to make this video, feeling so much better. I feel so many wonderful things. I just, it's funny. Um, hmm. It's funny how um, when you just start talking, and especially around people or to anyone, like when you're making a video. But when you're talking specifically to people who understand you a bit, or it's interesting. What I'm trying to say is, as a member of the church, and maybe you guys can relate to this, converts especially. I want to say I feel like it might be a little bit different for people who are converts, but in my experience as a member of the church, anytime I'm around anyone else who's a member of the church, I feel so much better. And because one of the reasons is because I feel the Spirit. I feel the Spirit with me, I feel the Spirit with them, the Spirit's there, and it just feels good. And I feel like that person I can feel that they have a capacity to understand, or to listen, or to, it's hard to explain, it just feels good, and it's the Spirit. And when you're not around people who are members in the church, that's just life. That's just life for me, typically. And so that's a little harder, because it's not necessarily the same. It's not the same as when you are around people who are members, and when you are, it's such a difference. But anyway, I feel that goodness here making this video. I feel that freedom. I just got done visiting some family members of mine, and they're awesome. And they definitely believe different things than I do about God and about the truth. And I know that the things that they believe aren't true, and they will tell you that they know that what I believe isn't true. So that's just how it goes. But yeah, nothing against them, but I know what it's like. Have you ever been in a situation before when you can't talk about something specific? There's something you just can't talk about, and it's like, well, what do you do? Well, you don't talk about it, of course, right? And as simple as that. It's pretty simple. Well, it's not always that simple, because a lot of times you feel it, and it's like, oh shoot, I can't, and it's there. And it would be so much easier if you could acknowledge it and kind of like move on. But when you can't just simply acknowledge it and move on, because why can't you? Because if you did, it would cause a lot of problems. It would cause a lot of anger and animosity, and cause a lot of things like that, right? So you kind of just have to like get through it and just like be like, well, we ain't here to party. Apparently, we're just here to visit. You know what I mean? But no, it's just interesting. And yeah, I just wanted to shout that fact out, that it's so wonderful being around people who are members in the church, because of that capacity, that understanding, that certain camaraderie. It's a certain kind of understanding. It is. I know it's true, and I think you guys know what I'm talking about, but you can't always put your finger on it. But it's just really nice. And so I stopped at a bookstore today, and really big bookstore, which is it's kind of like an old dusty bookstore. No offense to it. I don't find a lot of stuff that I'm looking for, but every once in a while I do. And I like going there from time to time, like every once in a while. If I'm in the neighborhood and I've got a few dollars or something like that, I like to go in there, because everything's super cheap. I like to go in there every once in a while just to check things out and see what I can find. Well, I found a book today. I found one book. and really it's the only book you need. But yeah, it's an older one. It's a little thicker, right? It's thicker than normal, and the dates in the chapters are at the bottom of the page. But yeah, and the guy at the register, he knows me because I've been in there a lot of times. But he was just pretty passive or pretty casual, about it. And he's like, "Hey, I hope you enjoy the book." And I was like, "Thank you." It was just so cool. And I was like, I could have said so much more. I could be like, "Oh, trust me, I already have." Or be like, "Oh, I will. Trust me. I will. Oh, I will. I'm enjoying it right now. I haven't even bought it, and I'm enjoying it right now. I'm enjoying it already." No, I got it. I got it because I wanna have copies, right, that I can give away when that moment comes. If you need to give someone a Book of Mormon, it's nice to have one, right? It's not like the world's gonna end if you don't have one when you need to give one to someone. But it sure is nice. In other words, what I mean to say is, you want to be prepared. It's better to be prepared. So I want to be prepared. That's all I'm trying to say. And what a joy when you are, right? Such a joy. But yeah. So, and thank you guys for watching my video last night, or today. The video about last night. Thank you guys. I had a lot of really kind. I've had some people reach out to me and say some really nice things. It's really helped me. Really helped me feel better. And yeah, I love you guys, and I appreciate you guys. Yeah, I appreciate you guys. So thank you so much. But yeah, it's been interesting. And that family member I was trying to get a hold of, I just visited another family member who lives really close to that one, and I wasn't sure. Like I said, I hadn't heard from this person for a while, and I know they had a busy week, and I kind of felt it out. And I talked to the other family member about them, and they were like, "Yeah, they worked really hard this week. They were doing a lot of things, and one of the things took them a really long time to do, and things like that." And I could have stopped by their house, but I didn't. But I didn't I didn't stop by their house because I was trying to because I'm jaded, and because I'm like, "No, I don't want to talk to you. You don't want to talk to me. You don't have time to talk to me. I don't have time to talk to you. I don't have time to see you." It wasn't like that at all. It was more so a mercy. It was a mercy, what do you want to call it? It's just a mercy move. Because I was like, this person, I love them, but they have a lot of things going on. They don't know I'm in the neighborhood. They don't know I'm just going to stop by. They're not necessarily the stop by kind of people. I do stop by sometimes, depending on things. They're usually fine, but I think they like a little bit more. They like a little bit more notice. And so I didn't stop by because they've had a hard week. As much as I want to see them, and it's hard to not stop by, I'm not going to. And I kind of felt it out in the spirit. I was like, well, what does it feel like? Well, I know it's going to take effort if I do it. I know it's going to take effort for me to stop by. I know I'm going to stop by, and it's going to be like, all right, well, here we go. Let's see what's going on, and find some stuff out and be like, well, I don't know, and kind of be like, well, all right, well, yeah, well, I hope things get better, and I'll see you all later. I felt like it was like that. I felt like it would have been like that if I stopped by. And then I was like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that for them, and I don't want to do that for me. So it's funny how the right thing ends up feeling good, even though it's completely different than what you expected. And it's crazy that I've been recording for 9 minutes and 30 seconds already. That blows my mind. Time is flying. But yeah, I had a nice little visit with the other family members just now. Just left their house. I got myself a Yoo-hoo. And yeah, it was nice seeing them. Yeah, it's nice. Sometimes I think we put a little bit more stock into people than we should. Like sometimes we think that, oh, if I just see this person, if I just talk to this person, then everything's going to work out, everything's going to be better. And I don't think it really works that way. Like things do get better sometimes when you see your best friend or something like that, or long lost friend, or you haven't seen him in a while, haven't talked in a while. It's such a blessing to catch up with an old friend or something like that. So I'm not saying that doesn't happen, but I am saying that you have to be careful where you put your faith, because you don't want to put it in your friends like that, your all your faith, you know what I mean? You don't want to put it all into that and be like, oh, this is really going to fix things for me, or this is going to fix everything, this is going to make me feel so much better, blah, blah, blah. Maybe it will make you feel so much better. But, yeah, you just have to be careful. I've had a couple of thoughts. I have to share a testimony on Sunday for a few minutes. And I've been thinking about some things, and I think I'm going to mention about this situation with trying to reach my loved one, my family member. Well, I love them, and I want to see them. But, things aren't necessarily right for me to do that right now. I can't see them right now, and that breaks my heart. But at the end of the day, it doesn't break my heart that bad, because I know that I will see them, and I know that it's just not the right time right now. But I was also I was thinking about that, but then I was also thinking about how I got this feeling, and it was kind of a funny feeling. I think it's an awesome, profound feeling. Actually, it actually is an awesome, profound feeling. But it was I really want to see this family member so bad, and they won't even answer the phone, and they don't even want to see me. And then I thought, well, what about all my ancestors that want to see me, that are like aching for me to like do family history work for them, or to like find their names and take them to the temple? Like, what about what about all the ancestors who've been trying to get my attention to do that, And so that's that makes you think. Because like, wow, I'm getting upset because I can't see my friend right now that I want to see, who I will see and have seen and will continue to see. Meanwhile, these people are waiting and aching, and I would say dying, They're dying, you know what I mean, figuratively, because they're like, I want to be sealed to my family, or can you please do a baptism for me? Can you please bring me to the temple? Can you please get my endowment done for me, please? I really want this. And it's like, it's one thing, right? Like, we were all at this point before, either we were in one of two places. We were either, well, I'm not ready to get my endowment yet because I don't know enough about the gospel. I'm not even a member of the church yet, or I'm not there yet, or blah, blah, blah. Or I am ready for my endowment, but I can't get it yet because I'm too young. I've been a member in the church my whole life, and I'm sealed to my family, but I haven't got my endowment yet. We've been in these different places, and so it's just funny to think about how that goes, and it just gave me a really good perspective to think about when I had that thought about our ancestors reaching to us saying, hey, when are you gonna do my work? When are you gonna help me out? When are you gonna bring me to the temple? When are you gonna do this? And they don't have any choice but to be patient, And some of these people have been waiting a long time. I mean, you really think about it. Think about wanting to see your loved one, for example, or whatever it was that you've been wanting to do. Like, I want to go on vacation, right? Or I want to go to the amusement park. I want to go to the beach. Or, I really want to do this. And I haven't done this in a while. It's been a month. It's been a year. It's been 6 months. It's been 7 years. It's been whatever. Meanwhile, these people are on the other side going, yeah, I've been dead for 400 years, and I'm just so excited for the day when the day finally comes that I get this work done. And I also know that everything kind of fits into God's plan perfectly, like sequentially, like the way that time works. Everything is just the way it's supposed to be. But yeah, that's. I think I'm going to talk a little bit about that in my testimony, and just testify that these things are true, because I know they are. But anyway, I'll do that right now, and I testify that these things are true in the name of Jesus Christ. Amen.